Hello, welcome to another video broadcast of Master Investors Company. Glad to be here on another one, bringing to you the good news and bad news of money, right? Here our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of all of our partners, including the new partners that are coming in just now. Maybe it's the first time you watch my face on a video. So welcome to the community, right? Master Investor was created to ensure that we are becoming an inside investor, because an inside investor is someone that knows how to put a deal together, someone that knows the 8 elements of a business. And I'll give it to you right now so that you know them. Which ones are they? Is mission, team, leadership, product, legal, systems, communications, and cash flow. And in fact, cash flow are the most important words in the business language, right? So when we talk about investing, we are going to be speaking about business, because investing cannot be done without business. So here at Master Investor, we ensure that we bring the rules of money, and we look at the history of money and ensure that we are updated with everything that has to do with money, because just like anything else, money evolves throughout time. And since 1971, when President Nixon separated the gold standard from the dollar, from that point on, debtors became richer and savers became losers. So what does that say? Basically, is that if we learn how to use debt, then we can get rich very quickly, wealthy, in fact, for free, because we're using other people's money. Inside of our community, we have a saying: if we're using our own money, only lazy people use their own money to invest. Meaning that we got to be creative. The job number one of an entrepreneur, as we always say here, is to raise capital. The number one skill is to sell. Combine those together, we can raise any type of capital. And the more we know about business, the more we can put a business together, or acquire a new asset, or look at a business and say, you know what, this is not a good business, because the financial statement tells us the story behind the business finances. So being able to read a financial statement is critical. So as a bonus for this video, I'm going to leave a financial statement that is blank, so that you can print it and plug all the numbers in, figure out where are you today financially, and then we can move to the next step, right? And knowing exactly where you want to go. Do you want to work for the rest of your life at a job? Is that something that you truly love where you're working today? Or maybe you're just doing it because you need to pay the bills. And if the answer is that, then I have good news for you, because there are ways that we can make money, passive income from home, right? And here at Master Investor, we teach you not to have a job. We teach you how to put a business together, how to build passive income, right? And yesterday's video, we spoke about the 3 patterns of cash flow, right, that exist in the money game: the poor, the middle class, and the rich. And we can see why the poor and the middle class are always working for money, because they have liabilities. Well, the poor has only expenses, so they go to work and then they just make the money. It goes to the income column and it goes down to the expenses out of their pocket, and then they repeat that cycle. That's what's called the rat race. And the middle class is basically the same thing as the poor's financial statement, except that they have liabilities. They have credit maybe, and so they go and get a nice house that they live in, but they have to work to pay for the house. So that mortgage is an expense and it's a liability. The house is not their biggest asset, because if it's not putting money on our pocket, then it is not an asset. But we can turn a liability into an asset. For example, if we have a house and we live in it, then we can turn it into an Airbnb and rent it out, and then we can move out, right, or live in a part of the house, and then the rest is rented out to other people, which that income will exceed the mortgage, and therefore it becomes an asset because it's putting money on our pocket without us working. An asset is only an asset when it puts money into our pocket without us working, right? So here at Master Investor, we focus to build those freedom units, to acquire those freedom units, those assets, into our asset column. And when we look at the rich financial statement, the wealthiest financial statement, right, we notice that they have income coming in from the assets, not from a job, like the middle class and the poor. They have a job, or the middle class have a business. Maybe they're self-employed, a doctor, a lawyer. They have to show up to the office, see clients every day, And then if they want to get paid more, they either have to raise their fees or they have to see more clients. However, we can always, if you're on the left side of the quadrant, right here at Master Investor, we teach you how, we talk about the cash flow quadrant. So the left side of the quadrant, you got the employees and the self-employees. Those are the people that work for money. Those are the people that are in the rat race. And it's okay if you love your job. If you love your job, then stay by all means, doing what you love. But if you want more out of life and you like to maybe travel the world and not having to worry about asking for time off, or need to go to the bathroom or anything like that, right? If you're tired of that, then welcome to the community that is going to help you reach financial freedom. Because here at Master Investor, our mission, like I said earlier on the video, is quite simple. It's to elevate the financial well-being of all of our partners, right? So amazing stuff coming out every single day. I'm going to leave the link below of the financial statement so that you can go ahead and print it out and plug in your numbers, see where you are financially, right? Are you employed today? Are you self-employed? Do you want to quit your job because you don't like it? Then you can start building passive income very quickly, right away from home. Follow the instructions below. I'm going to leave also ClickBank's link so that you can create a free account if you like to start selling products that are already made for us. We don't even need to do any of the work. The sales pages, the videos are already done for us. All we have to do is send traffic to that page. And I'm going to show you how to do that through Facebook, Google Ads, and all these platforms that offer advertisement for nearly cheap, free, like cents per click. I'm going to show you how to lower that click rate, right? And then get how to get a lot of clicks for a very little price. And those clicks, those people that are clicking on those ads are interested in the products that we're offering, that we're promoting. And we set out a campaign out, we're getting 100 clicks a day, 300, 1,000 clicks a day. And out of those clicks, some of them will convert into sales. And the ones that do not convert into sales go into an email autoresponder. I'm going to leave a link below of the email autoresponder that you need to create, because we need to create lists and then fill them up with emails of real people, so that if they don't decide to buy right on the spot when they watch the sales presentation, then we can offer more value to them, because the statistics shows that it takes between 6 to 12 times to have contact with the individual before they decide to pull out the credit card, the card, debit card, and pay for the product. They need to know that we're real people, that we are offering great products, and we're here to solve a problem, right? A business is always created to solve a problem in the marketplace. So my question to you is, first, why are you here? And what do you want out of life? What are the 3 things you want to be said about you when you're gone? Do you want to create a legacy? Are you passionate about certain aspects of life and you want to fill the need? So find a need in the marketplace and fill it. And so we can get started building passive income right away. Follow the instructions, create a ClickBank account. I'm also going to leave another store called Digital Store 24, which is an amazing marketplace. You'll find products there of all kinds, any category that you can think: fitness, health, yoga, meditation, self-improvement, educational, anything that you can think of. You will find products. Like, companies are willing to pay high commissions to just bring the traffic to the sales pages for sales, right? So when they get a sale through our unique link, we get that commission. And as long as the customer continues to buy from them after the first purchase, it comes to us every time. So it's important to have control over those emails as well, because let's say that person click on the advertisement, but they didn't decide to buy right there and there. They need more time to think about it. They want to lose weight, but they haven't made the decision yet. They don't know if that's the right product. So we gotta send out an email campaign to them, cater, so that they can go ahead and purchase. And I'm gonna show you how to swipe, how to get those emails. We call them swipe emails. Basically, their emails are already made for us. We just gotta copy and paste a campaign into our email autoresponder with one click, because these email campaigns are so smart that they have a code. So all we have to do is grab that code and plug it into our email autoresponder's back office, and the email campaign will populate, and whoever's on that list will receive a personalized email right, from the campaign, meaning that their name, their name, first and last name, will pop up on the email as if we are talking only to them, but they may not know that we are sending that email to thousands of people at the same time. So talk about the beauty about selling worldwide at the same time. That's what the internet has to offer, the ability to sell to millions of people at the same time. You cannot do that in the physical world because people have to stand in line. When you go to a gas station, you have to wait for the person in front of you to pay in order for you to pay, right? So if you have 100 people at the gas station, they all have to wait. But the internet is quite different because they can all buy at the same time. There's no waiting in line. So it's a beautiful way to leverage ourselves to riches and create wealth. And wealth is measured by time, not by dollars. In other words, how much time do we have right now? If you quit doing anything that you're doing, can you live, how long can you live with that same living standard, right? Without taking anything out of your life, eating the way you eat, you know, going places where you always go to, keeping the same way of living that you have now. How much time do you have if you quit everything? That's wealth. So some people can only last 3 weeks, some people last 3 months, no more than that, because their savings are out. And so remember, it's not about saving money, it's about learning how to use debt and invest in good debt into producing cash flow and passive income. So if you have a credit card, don't go and buy a pair of shoes that's going to take money out of your pocket every month. It's going to take 5 months for you to pay that with high interest. No, what you got to do is grab that credit card, buy a domain, buy a website, you know, sell a product. If you want to get it from Alibaba, from China, whatever it is, but build something that is producing passive income, and that passive income will pay back that credit card and will still leave cash flow into our pocket. That's truly how good debt works. It's not rocket science. Anyone can do what I'm telling you to do if you follow the instructions, right? So I'm going to leave the 3 links below, actually 4. The financial statement link, so that you can download the financial statement, print it, fill it out. It's essential that you do that, right? If you want to create wealth in your life and become rich and retire young, and if you're old already, it's okay, retire now, right? It's never too late to start. So it's all about building assets, right? So you need to look at what a financial statement is on paper. So download that. And the next one is going to be ClickBank. It's a marketplace where you'll find products that you can promote of your choice, and you can see how many people are selling those products and how much the commission is per every sale. Digital Store 24 is like ClickBank. It's another store that is highly recommended, and I'm gonna leave the email for the autoresponder so that you can grab it. You get 1 month for free, and it's very affordable after that. But that tool is an asset to our asset column because it will collect all the network and people that we're putting in those different lists, depending on what we are selling. So on one list might be health, the other list might be meditation, the other list might be business. And so we got to build those lists, and the more emails we have, the more cash flow we will get, because those people will eventually start buying from us. And if they buy one time from us, then they will continue to purchase from us thereafter, because that's how it works. So it's all about building networks and becoming producers, providing value to the marketplace. Here at Master Investor, we don't get paid for the time, because our rule number 1 is that we do not work for money. We work to build passive income. Okay, so I hope this video is valuable, and if you have any questions, drop them below, and please take massive action, right? We gotta take action and start building your passive income, because that's what's gonna give you freedom. Okay, otherwise you're going to be working for money the rest of your life. Subscribe to the channel, give us the like button so that more people can be touched by this video. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to see you on the next video, bringing the good news and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.